Oh my god. I apologize, guys. We're back. My internet was, I don't know what happened, but we're here permanently. Hopefully everything's working. I don't know if that's going to, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. But welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you guys being patient. I promise you that it normally is much better than this. So, welcome in. Like I said before, I am on Twitch as well. If you guys want to go over there, twitch.tv/McFlyJP. But I will be more focused on YouTube. So just an FYI. I know a lot of you will be here on YouTube. So I want to make it a point to make sure that I am focused on YouTube. But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Far From Heaven, for being here. If we can hopefully get everybody back that was here before, that would be awesome, but totally understand if we can't. It is what it is. Do you have some effects on your mic? Of course I do. Let me see. What a crazy beginning. I had to reboot my computer and everything. It should be good now. Am I a normal person now? All right. I promise you that it's way better than this usually. For those of you who aren't in my reaction streams normally more button up. It is what it is. Hello. There we go. Some stuff's working now. That's working now. Everything's cool. Alrighty. How is everybody doing? It's been a while since I did honestly, it's been over a year since I did a full-on Ren stream, so I wanted to make sure that we get one of those in. I want to make sure we get some more people in here, though, to make sure that we are good here. But welcome. If you don't know who I am McFly. I've been doing reactions for almost over a year now. In March, it'll be 2 years already. But I've had a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel for about, was it 2025? Almost 6 years, which is crazy to think about. But been enjoying the ride for sure. So I don't know if all of you guys have seen the playlist for Ren, and let me find it. Just so you guys are aware of like Ren reactions I've already done, so we don't go and so here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna go share on the Reddit and Ren's Discord. I appreciate you, Far From Heaven. Thank you so much. I was just gonna say, what do you call it? I have stuff ready to go, but if you guys want to request Ren stuff to react to, by all means go for it. I'm gonna post in the chat my all of the ones that I have already reacted to, so that way there's no confusion. Let me do that real quick. Made a premiere. Woo. Tanya, it's not a premiere, it's a live. Actually, I am live right now, and I can talk to you. Hold on. Hello. So yeah, we're doing specifically Ren requests today. Like I said, I have some in order that I know I have not done before. I did pin in the YouTube chat my Ren playlist, so you can see everything I've reacted to. if you guys want to request any Ren today, that's what we're here for. We're going to have an all Ren stream. I appreciate you guys being here and sticking with me through the craziness that happened with the start of the stream. So thank you so much for being here. But we are here. I'm excited. Can we hear this? Let's see. There we go. Okay, we got sound. Sweet. But hello, Tanya. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, I just haven't done a Ren stream, and I haven't done a premiere in a while actually for any of Ren stuff. So I'm probably gonna start doing those more. I didn't know that people wanted those, so Tanya, thank you for reminding me about that. But yeah, I haven't done a themed stream in a while actually, and I think what better way to hone in Christmas and the New Year with doing a Ren stream, which is kind of how my channel got so big, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna do some Ren today. I do want to say I'm gonna keep it chill today. I'm not gonna, well, it's on a live stream, but for those of you that don't know, all of my live streams now, I don't have them public anymore because of copyright issues. So just bear that in mind. You will only see it here. I may start posting all of them on my Patreon for free, but I'm not going to post it on YouTube. So I just want to let you guys know that, because I had some issues with copyright with my live streams. So I don't really want to post it for the public per se. I will let you guys know in here that I did have a little bit of a health scare, I guess, on Friday evening, Saturday morning of last week. I had a little bit of a, I guess, a bout with psychosis. I've been extremely stressed out lately. I've been very tired. I've been doing late night streams just when I have time to do the stream. So I've been sleep deprived. I've been stressed. I've been overworked. I've been just a lot of stuff happening. So long story short, I was talking nonsense about there was a storm out here, and I was talking nonsense to my wife about the rain and stuff that just did not make any sense. And this is what she told me. I don't remember it, but she basically had to calm me down to bring me into the house. And I was like, I have people over here doing work on the house, and I was yelling at them, just harassing them for no reason. So again, don't remember any of it. So we chilled this after that and over the weekend, and I'm slowly kind of just doing things that have been stressful before. I'm slowly doing them. That's including these streams and posting content and recording. So if I seem a little off, that might be why, but just kind of like the hangover from that. It was a bit of a wake-up call for me, because I don't normally feel like, I never thought that would be something I would go through, but from a couple of my friends who have gone through that already, they said like, yeah, nobody thinks it's going to happen to them, you know? So yeah, I graduated from therapy, but in doing that, things are coming out now. You know, I'm understanding things more because I'm having to do these on my own. So just wanted to put that out there. I appreciate you, music. Thank you so much for that. And look, I'm fine, you guys. Like, I had that bout with it. I went to the hospital, or to the urgent care, I guess, and they kind of gave me meds to calm me down out of it. But I'm fine now. You know, I've had it. I've been saying this to people, like, you know how when you throw up, or you need to throw up, and you just fight it because you don't want to go through that feeling, and then you finally throw up, and it's like, it sucks. Like, throwing up sucks, but afterwards, like, you feel relieved. You feel like way better. That's kind of how this is. Like, been preventing myself from going through this kind of mental break and stuff, and kind of have been feeling it, but was able to kind of swerve away from it. And then, you know, it sucked while it happened. For everybody else, I don't remember it, like I said, but coming out of it and now being after it, I do feel a lot better. It's kind of like this impending break that was going to happen. So now my body's kind of healing from it, if that makes sense. So I just want to put that out there, just because if I seem off or whatever, that's why. I like to be real with you guys. You know this. So So yeah, I'm waiting for one of my mods to show up, but they're not. So I'm just probably gonna just get started in a second here. But autistic people can get that same relief after a meltdown. That's also another parallel I've heard from a couple people I know that are autistic as well, or have like dealt with autism. But that totally makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. But yeah, I'm good now, you guys. I'm doing better right now, so I appreciate that. And again, ironically, for a Ren stream, right? And you don't want to compare traumas or whatever, but Ren's going through way more than I am, right? So I don't want to sit here and complain about it. So the show must go on, essentially. But yeah, we'll get started. If you guys do want to request something, feel free. You can put it in the chat. I think I don't have links blocked. I would appreciate it if you do put something in there that you just, what do you call it? You put the title along with the link. All right, and I'm gonna stick to like 2 per person unless it's, you know, a smaller group. My dad used to say, just because you have a hangnail and someone else has a broken leg doesn't mean your hangnail doesn't hurt like hell. I mean, it's true, right? It's all about perspective too. He said he's back to disability for now. That's really good. That's really good. Something's wrong with my algorithm because I have like notifications on for Ren and I don't see any of his premieres. I don't see any of his community posts. So, but I did re-enable my Facebook account just so I can be in the Ren Facebook group because I heard that it's pretty active. So, but no, Tanya, yeah, I get that. I get that. I just feel like, you know, first world problems, I guess. That's all. I don't want to complain when there's other people that have been going through other stuff worse than me. But no, yeah, if you guys want to request, feel free to. And again, I'm probably going to limit it to 2 unless we have extra time, then I'll re-enable it. Notifications are shy. I don't get notified about much either, but I did get the notification for this at least. That's surprising considering I had to redo the stream like 3 times, but I appreciate that music. I appreciate it. But that's really cool. Yeah, if you guys could make sure you like the stream too. That helps with the algorithm. If you want to comment on the stream as well, share it as much as you can. That would be amazing. And I appreciate that. The algorithm has been weird with my channel. It's a good way to keep up too. I think I have his Instagram. Again, I don't get a lot of notifications for his Instagram though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I tried to get this festive in here. Right now it's on a box, but I'll fix that later. I got the Christmas tree back here, and I'm going to put up lights around my window probably tonight or tomorrow during the day. And it'll be more festive for the next coming streams. But we'll see how much you guys like this stream. I might do like a monthly Ren Tuesday stream, or maybe a bi-weekly. So every other week we do a Ren Tuesday and we just talk about Ren, you know, whatever we might be. I've done a lot of Ren. I think my playlist is like 56 or 57 streams of Ren. So there's still a lot to do. I think I've done the Big Push songs so far, maybe 3. There's a lot of Big Push to go through, but there's a lot of stuff still I need to see. So, and I haven't looked at any of the live stuff that he did, or any of the live videos that came out. I did watch his short. I didn't watch any of those episodes he released a while back of like his kind of going through his life and stuff. You know, I'm going to show Bad Wolf. What's up? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're just talking right now. We're just chatting. And then, like I said, I have 3 or 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 songs from Ren so far I have on deck. But if you guys want to request stuff, I'll put those in front. Again, it's free request, guys. In fact, let me turn that off. Let me go to Nightbot before that runs. The timers here also. This and this. There we go. That would be cool. He has stuff coming in January. Yeah, I'm excited too for his new stuff to come out. I was under the assumption too that like this album was gonna, or this new album was gonna be like a more traditional album. I was trying to find the right way to say it. Trick the Fox. It's all right. I could use that one. I appreciate Tanya. Like I said, I've requested to a lot of stuff. If you guys want to check it, the pinned message on the top of the chat is my Ren playlist to see what I've reacted to. I think I have the Big Push in there, and I have all his collaborations. One of the ones I have not done was his feature with Webby, so that's probably one we should do also. But I have some of his older stuff here. We did go through his full album for Freckled Angels. I just haven't posted it all yet, so that's another thing that I should mention. I haven't posted all of those yet. In fact, I don't know if I will, because I think I lost those recordings when my drive crashed. Hey, made alive. Yay. Kimmy, welcome. How are you? Appreciate you. Nobody's obligated to show up, but I do appreciate it when you guys do. Definitely Webby and Prof if you haven't, and Fred again mashup. I've done the Fred again. I did the Prof one. I haven't done the Webby one yet. I got a request. Ren and Sam Tompkins earned it. Man's World. Did I do that one? Let's see. Whoops. 10-4. I'm good, Kimmy. I'm good. I don't want to rehash kind of what I said. But I did have a little health scare over the weekend, but I'm fine now. So no need to discuss it any further. I didn't see it in the playlist. Okay, so you said Ren and Sam Tompkins earned it. Man's World. Okay. I might have reacted to this and just never posted it, but we'll see. The outfits look familiar, but maybe not. So that'll be also on the list. I should say more of a mental health break, Kimmy. I'm going to check the playlist and see what I want to request. No worries, no worries. All right, stop. Only a third, 1 out of 3 likes. I mean, yeah, if you guys would, I would be super appreciative. I would be super appreciative if you could like the stream, get the algorithm going. But I don't think I heard this one. All right, so that's on the list. So that'll be first since that was requested. Yeah, you guys are amazing, man. You guys showed up today. Appreciate that. And yeah, just to let you know, I know how this works. People follow and subscribe to channels to see what they want to see, and then they don't watch what they don't want to watch. Totally get that. I do live streams, evening streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday ish, which are like reaction streams where you guys can request. And then I also do some gaming streams, try not to laugh streams. I do a bunch of different stuff, so trying to mix it up. So just, if you want to hang out, look out for those. That'd be cool. Popping his head around the corner to say hi to everyone. Techno, my guy, how are you? Glad to see you, man. It's been a little bit. I appreciate you checking in on the Discord as well. That means a lot to me. So hope you're doing all right, man. I know you had a lot of stuff going on. Can I request Ocean by Ren? I actually have that open, ready to go, Kimmy. I know that's one that a lot of people have been requesting. So I'll tell you guys too what I have open. I have Ocean. I have Humble. Do You Believe in Dear God with the 4 I personally had ready to go. I don't have a Trick the Fox playlist because I've never listened to a Trick the Fox or had a reaction. So that's another one if you want to do that, Bad Wolf. Thank you, Far From Heaven, for reminding everybody to like and subscribe. I appreciate that as well. Um, they are baby Ren. Trick the fox, run away. Okay. All right. Remember, I'm gonna limit for now. For now, I'm gonna limit to 2 per person, just so I can stay ahead of it. So you said trick the fox, run away. Trick the fox, run away. Oh yeah, looks super like baby fox, baby Ren. All right, I got that one ready to go as well. This was 12 years ago. Let's see, 12 years ago would be 2012. Dang, that's crazy. Let me be your hype woman. I mean, let's do it. Far from heaven, let's do it. Everybody needs a hype person. No one ever reacts to his Elvis cover. I actually did, Laura. It's posted on my channel. It's a reaction to Joint Dale's mashup of his cover with Elvis's actual performance. But it is on there. It is on there. It should be in that. If it's not, I'll add it, but it should be in that playlist. But yeah, I reacted to that, and I love that. I love his cover of it also. And then It's All Right, also from Trick the Fox. There you go, Far From Heaven. If you send something in chat, look at your fancy new little toolkit icon. Are you gonna do it or what? Is it It's All Right or is it Ren? It's All Right. I think that was on his Freckled Angels album, wasn't it? Yeah, I've seen that one already. So yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, everything on the Freckled Angels album I have already gone through. I just haven't posted them. So I have listened to the entirety of the album. I did that on a stream, I think. That was my last full Ren stream, was we went through that album. So everything on there as well I've done. I just haven't posted them yet. I need to get back to that, actually. So thank you for reminding me for that. You are now a moderator, Far From Heaven. Me too, I don't know shit, but I'm already mod for 2 others. So I have a main mod right now, and that is Rana. Hopefully she'll be here pretty soon. If not, it's cool. But she like organizes the hell out of my so when I do the paid reactions, I can't keep track of like everybody, what they're requesting and stuff. So she kind of made an Excel sheet to keep me uniform. So there's a Ren, It's All Right, and then there's a Big Push, It's All Right. Which one do you guys want? Kajuniki! Hello, I just saw your message in Discord. I just feel like I'm being a little bit needy, so that's why I apologized. But hey, how are you, Kajuniki? How are you? It looks like everybody right now is in the YouTube chat. I see you in the Twitch chat. You can hang out wherever you'd like. Baby Ren, or is it called Precious? I didn't know that there's a Big Push, It's All Right also, so I don't know which one you guys want me to do. The big push, it's all right, or Ren, it's all right. But the Ren one I already seen. So how about we just do? Oh, you're in Twitch. I'm gonna head over there. It's more fun to chat. I'm on Twitch, everybody. Yes, I'm on Twitch as well. If you guys want to head over there because it's easier, you totally can. Just type it here. I don't know why. There you go. There's the link for it. You prefer Twitch because less delay? It should be about the same. I set it to low. Well, you guys don't know what that means, but I set it to where there shouldn't be that much of a delay, but I'll stay logged in here too for views. I appreciate you, Tanya. Yeah, wherever you guys want to hang out, I'm totally fine. Both chats are on here. So you're going to see everybody chatting. At least on the screen, you will. I see Tanya's already on Twitch. Hello. Tanya, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Where's the YouTube alerts? Should be there. There's 4 people who haven't hit the like yet. Let's go. Far from Heaven is hyping the channel up. If everybody likes the stream, I'll take my shirt off. I'm just kidding, guys. I won't do that. Or will I? I know said you haven't reacted to Baggage by Chris Raven. Is that added also? I have not. If you want it to, I can add that as well. I'm just going to assume that it's all right. You guys want me to react to is the big push. I smashed that like button. See, I'll put Baggage on there as well. So right now, in the order of you guys requesting it, we got Ren and Sam Tompkins. We have Runaway. And then we have the big push. It's all right. And then we have Webby. Bruh. We have Webby. Baggage. I do for the black speed. I'm not even a mod over there. The black speed's a cool dude, man. Hopefully I'm gonna be helping him out with some editing and stuff, which will be really fun, but we'll see. Is that Destiny? Ha, I get it. Destiny, welcome in. I see you on the Twitch chat. Are you guys local? Give you your art piece. Hey, yo, you guys are transferring art? That's sick. As somebody who can't draw a stick figure, I really respect people who can draw and are artistic. Okay, yeah, Bad Wolf. I've already watched that one. If you want me to rewatch it with you guys, totally can, but I have reacted to it. I just haven't posted it yet. So I have seen Ren's version of It's All Right. All right, we're gonna get started here in a second because I've been chopping it up for about 30 minutes. The only reactor that I mod for is King Dada. I like that, Tanya. I like that. I do kind of like how that whole story panned out, you know? There was the beef and then there was a mutual respect between them. Like, that's how things should go, right? Talk it out somehow, one way or another, duke it out, and then find that mutual respect, right? So I think that whole thing worked out really well. Me too. Between King Dot and Michelle Show, I've grown to love them both. So the thing about Michelle Show, like, he started out as just like a plain old hater, but I do feel like he's hilarious. Like, his streams are hilarious, his videos are hilarious. So, I mean, the dude's a menace for sure, but definitely hilarious content, right? And that's what matters. Like, he got the personality and all that stuff. I've done a few Ren paintings, Chinny and Romaine too, but Kaduniki bought a painting in a charity auction. I just need to get it to her. Nice, nice. Yeah, man, I respect people who can like actually like draw, like real artists, you know, because I am not artistic at all in that regard. It's like Ren dropped a pebble into the YouTube reaction community and the ripples have become tremendous. All the collabs lately have been awesome. Yes, I don't know if you guys know Bell Development, Jesse, but him and I have grown really close. So tomorrow we're doing our first of many podcasts where we talk about music and some current events, but talk about music. The goal is to have some independent artists come on for interviews and stuff, which he's been doing kind of, but I'm kind of going to piggyback off of that if he'll let me. But yeah, him and I are going to be doing a podcast where we kind of, so they'll be on Spotify and all that stuff, but there'll also be video podcasts on both our channels that we're going to edit together and get out there. So there's a collab there. There's Johnny Foxtrot, which I want to collab with eventually. We've been talking about collabing. So a bunch of people that I want to collab with that I love in the reaction community. I need to get back into my drawings. I'm going to do drawing of Ren. My son just has been so sick. I haven't had the time. I get the... There's been a bunch of stuff happening with our kids too that have kept us busy. But Tanya said he's a total menace. I think that's why I like him. I mean, so there's like 3 different ways you can succeed as a streamer, right? You have to be extremely good at something. So like if you're a gamer, you have to be like killing it, like competitive level killing it, right? The other way is to have a very unique and upfront personality. Polska Bob. You already requested Klepo voice. I appreciate you. And this is also a free reaction stream, and it's specifically for Ren. So I do appreciate that dono 20, man. That's amazing. Thank you so much. But I already reacted to Klepo voice. We already did that. If you want to save that, or if you want to tell me something else to react to for later for that 20, I will do it. And made the one then. All right. So here's the deal, Polska. This is specifically a Ren stream. But for the next reaction stream that I do, I think tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow night. I will have that be first. Are you cool with that? Have I done the one? Let me look. I might have done that as well. I just don't want to veer off of what we're supposed to be doing today, if that's cool. But I definitely want you to get your money's worth from that. So hold on a second. But I appreciate the 20, man. That means a lot to me. You've come in here and done a lot. Hate alone. I've done alone already also. Polska Bob. I've already done alone. So I've done hate, alone, and then the one I just posted, and that's it. And then I have to go through all of the orange docs. If you're in the chat next time and there's not a lot of requests, I can go through those documentaries on the stream. I think it'll be a fun thing to do. So I love going through all that stuff. So yeah, tomorrow night. I just watched Real Existence. Okay, yeah, those are the 3 I've done. So anything after that, if you want to request it, go for it. And I know you put in a bunch of money for me to do those documentaries, so I will do them. I promise you. I promise you. Johnny, I think it was in Snake's channel that I had shared. Destiny's an absolute genius with a brush. I wish I can learn how to paint, man. The only semi-artistic I am is music, and that's like very minimal. Found a beautiful fan-made video for Ren recently featuring NF. I don't know if you'd want to see it or not. Is it Joint Dale? Because he just posted something with him and NF, I think. We can do that, Kimmy. Let's get through. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. So let's go through these. Let's start going through them, and we can do that one after. Is it Joint Dale's paralyzed? Polska, I promise you I will do it. Don't worry. In fact, like, I want to make sure, man, that you get that, you get your money's worth off of that, because all right. What's today? 12, 18, 20, 12, 18, 20, Polska Bob, fan made. What's the one that you want, Polska? Just so I make sure I get it. Yeah, let me know. So I can jot it down on here. I'll just put question marks and then when you let me know, but it'll be on here. And so I staged it for tomorrow's stream. All right. I got you, Polska. Always make sure people are covered, man. The one. Okay. The one. Got it. The one. All right. So it's on here. And it's just the official music video or is it a live? Sorry, guys. I want to make sure that his request gets put into my request sheets so that we don't miss it. And then we'll get into Ren and Sam Tompkins right after this. It's audio only. There's no music video for it yet. Okay, I gotcha. All right, it's in there, man. I will definitely do it. Again, I appreciate the 20, man. It means a lot to me. Thank you for always supporting the channel, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, next stream on Wednesday, tomorrow night. I don't know where you guys are at, but the 18th for me. I will be doing the paid reaction streams. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these reactions, these Ren reactions. All right. Just a disclaimer: I may have to stop for 1 minute, just if my son wakes up from his nap before my wife gets home, and I'll just grab him and he'll hang out with us until she gets home. All right. Let me check this settings. No, everything's good there. All right. Y'all ready? I am ready. And thank you, Far From Heaven, for getting people to like and subscribe. I appreciate you. I'm going to watch your Kleppo reaction. It's not up yet. It's not up yet, Polska. I haven't posted it yet. I got to post it, though. I promise you it will be out pretty soon. You were here for it. You watched it already. All right. Let me start the record. All right, everybody. All right, Renegades. So we're doing a full-on Ren stream today. All Ren reactions, whether it's Ren solo, his Trick the Fox stuff, his features, all that stuff right now we are doing. The first one we're gonna do today though is Ren and Sam Tompkins. Earned It, Man's Word of Falling. Look, these two together have made me happy, made me cry, done a lot of things to my emotions. I think Sam's voice is just incredible, and we all know how I feel about Ren. We've talked about Ren a lot on this channel, but I'm a big fan of both of them, and I'm a big fan of what Ren's done independently and for independent artists and for the reaction community and all that stuff. I know he just recently had some health issues that he's finally getting better from. So, but I want to get into this. I love these collabs and I'm excited to hear what this is about. Before we get started though, please make sure you go to Ren's channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We want to support the artist first. And then if you can, and you like my reaction, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel because it helps a lot. I do have a Patreon. It's about a cup of coffee a month. I have a deep dive right now of High Ren. It's like an hour long where I talk about chord progressions, the writing, the arrangement, talk about his singing voice a lot. It's a really deep dive into High Ren. And I'm going to do more of those for Ren coming up here in a little bit with chalk outlines and all that stuff. So I'm really excited about that. So if you do feel like supporting the channel, that's the best way. But again, it's not expected or required. All right. Now the business is out of the way. Let's go ahead and we'll get into it. And my audio keeps messing up on me. All right, here we go. Why is this happening? Does it sound like crap to you guys? Because it definitely sounds like poo-poo to me. It does? Ugh. All right. Let me pause this. Hold on one second. Deactivate. Of course, this happens today. Deactivate. Activate. Activate. All right. Should be good now. My apologies. All right, let's start over. Here we go.
Oh, shit. You make it look like it's magic, Bobby. Cause I see nobody but you. You leave me confused. Hey, I'm so used to being you. So I love when you call unexpected. Cause I hate when a moment's expected. I'ma care for you.
Just between Ren's, like, I mean, they're both kind of doing the R&B feel, right? He's playing the R&B chords. We got Sam, who already has an R&B voice, but his falsettos, man, are wild. I gotta hear it again.
When you call unexpected, 'cause I hate when a moment's expected. I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you. Hey, 'cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And you deserve it. The way you're working.
I mean, both their voices, man. I mean, we already knew this with Ren, that I like his voice, but their voices together too sound great.
And you deserve it. The way you're working.
Love this call and answer too.
Girl, you our love would be tragic. So you don't pay no mind. We live in no lies. Hey, and you're my favorite kind of night. So I love when you call unexpected. 'Cause I hate when a moment's expected.
God damn.
I'ma care for you.
I mean, I can sing pretty high falsetto, but I can't go that high, man.
'Cause I hate when a moment's expected. I'ma
God
care
damn.
for you. And I'ma care for you. Hey, 'cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And you deserve it. The way you're working.
Ooh, Ren too, man. I just love this dynamic, right? We have the kind of like almost like butter vocals from Sam, right? We got that high falsetto, very smooth, and we have more of like the gritty. I don't want to say gritty, but like it's very much so like lower register, but it's very much more like, I guess, sharp around the edges. His Ren's voice, so those two polarities are really cool together. Also, I love Ren's blues guitar playing. He has like a lot of blues fills and stuff that are really cool. I just love this dynamic. It's really cool.
And you deserve it. The way you're working. Earn it. is a man's world. This is a man.
I like the guy in the back. Come on now. Yeah, man. That's how we all feel. How can there be so much talent in one person, you know? For me, honestly, I'll say this. It would be worth it to just go out to the UK to see them busking like this. Like, kind of on my bucket list. Yeah, save some talent for the rest of us. Seriously, man. Seriously. Save some talent for the rest of us. Even a little bit. Can I just have a little bit of talent, Ren? Just please. Please let me have a little bit of talent. You know? Ren's faces when he's playing guitar. I mean, I like that he feels the guitar, you know? I've seen so many people that are just like, and it kind of ruins it, you know? He's getting into it. He's emotional.
This is a man. This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
It's hard to do James Brown justice, too.
But it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl.
So many...
It don't.
I know I keep stopping you guys. I'm sorry, but there's so many tonalities to his voice, right? So many different things he can do. He can have that kind of blues, soulful sound. He can have the kind of poppy singing as well. He has a falsetto.
Enough.
Like I'm straight, but you know, I think about it for Ren. Sorry. I'm gonna keep going.
But it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl. Don't you know the man made a car to take him over the road? Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Don't you know the man made the electric light? Take him out of the door. Hey, what's on fire? Just like now.
Look at Sam. Oh shit. Look at Sam. Even Sam's like, damn, Ren, you could do it too. I gotta pause it right there.
Just like now.
Look at this. He's like, damn, Ren. All right, you could do it too.
Man's world. Man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing. I keep on falling in.
Ooh, I like this song.
And out of love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes I feel blue. At times I feel broken. At times I feel used.
Ooh, I like that chord change.
Loving you, darling, makes me confused. And I keep on falling in and out
All right, Ren.
of love.
The dude's out here like, I'm gonna beatbox today.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you.
Sorry, I'm banging on the desk out of frustration of the talent that's in this video and the fact that they're not household names, you know? It's just frustrating. So I want you guys to realize something too. Ren right here is looping the rhythm section so he can play a solo over it, right? It's a little thing. I mean, it's not too difficult to do, but there's a lot of like musicians that make their money off of loops and stuff. I just thought it was pretty cool that he did that in the song.
Do you give me so much pleasure? Show me so much pain. Keep on falling.
Oh. Do Sam's runs sometime or like epic?
Show me so much pain. Keep on falling in and out of love with you. Someone the way that I love you.
Okay. The call and answer thing with the guitars and Sam is really cool, right? It's very much so like something that happens in blues and jazz, right? Except jazz is not necessarily vocals, but this call and answer thing is so common in that type of music. But the other thing to remember is like there I don't know how much of this is rehearsed or not, but I definitely believe that Ren and Sam kind of wing these a little bit, you know, like they come into this like, here, we're going to play this song. Here's the chords. Okay, got it. And then after that, it's kind of up to their discretion, which brings a whole new element to this. That's really cool. I don't know how or if they even advertise when they're busking, but look how many people are here. Oh, you guys can't see. I forgot. Look how many people are here, right? Like, I think that alone says something for, I mean, at least out here in the States, when there's somebody performing, there usually isn't a lot of people, right? You might see 10 to 15 people, but there's at least 50 people here. I'm not going to count them all, but there's a lot of people. And it just shows that their talent's appreciated, which is nice. I just wish it was, you know, this is great. I wish online and everywhere else there was a lot more notoriety, right? But yeah, I love this. Also, so much distortion, but I kind of dig it. It's very chaotic and just feeling the solo instead of trying to be particularly technical, right? Wah pedal in there. At the end, like,
thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Was that like the 5 of 5 secondary dominant? Really cool. Yeah, man. I mean, we all knew this, but I have huge respect for Ren. We all know this. But it's I have respect for bands that, or groups or artists that kill it live, right? And I'm more so on the side of like, I'd rather it be emotional playing in terms of like feeling the music and just kind of letting the feel of the song drive you instead of being extremely technical. Now, obviously, I like bands like Polyphia and stuff like that who are extremely technical and like have to, you know, the drummer has a drum track in his ear that he's playing to make sure that nobody slows down or anything like that. So there's something to be said for that for sure. And I enjoy that as a musician. But I also 100% resonate with the live stuff like this, where it's just like, let's play by feel. You know, let's just play it and have fun with it. And Ren's big on that. He does that a lot. And Sam, obviously, one of the great singers. One of the most emotional reactions I did actually was his live performance where he dedicated the song to his dad. It's on my, it should be on my channel, but that got me going pretty well. And then Crutch, obviously, were the two like where I just broke down on both of those. I just couldn't handle them. So these guys are great at being emotionally invested into their music, right? And portraying that out to the universe. And I think that's what people respect the most, you know? Ren's very vulnerable and he shows that vulnerability with everybody. But on top of that, he's also immensely talented. So those things together is like the whole package. Like Kimmy said, like a Greek god, he's like the whole package. 100%. That's Ren in a nutshell. But yeah, it's just it's amazing. But I really love that. Thank you guys for requesting that song for me to do. If you like that, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell again on my channel. I really do appreciate that a lot. And please do remember, good vibes are contagious. All right. Hero Live wrecks me. Yeah, man. I have a really good relationship with my dad. And I've still yet to have that conversation with him. And I don't want to get into emotions here, but I still need to have that conversation with him about, because when he found out I was diagnosed with depression and social anxiety last year, he blamed himself and got all emotional over it. And I just haven't had the courage to tell him, like, it's not your fault, man. Like, none of that was your fault. In fact, you did the best you could with what you had, and it wasn't fair to you either. So, like, that conversation is going to be a hard one, and I haven't had it yet. So that brought up all those feelings when I watched that. Let me go through here, chat, because I missed a lot of it. I meant to tell you guys, when I'm recording, I'm not going to focus too much on chat so I can focus on the reaction. Hello, Aviar. Thank you for being here per usual, man. You're always super supportive, and I really appreciate you, man. I really do. Sam said he's not going to perform that one anymore because it's too hard emotional. I understand that, man. We got that one amazing performance, and that's it. Welcome in, Johnny. I saw coding. What kind of coding do you do? I'm in IT as well. I'm in cybersecurity though, so I do a little bit of coding here and there when I need to. And no worries, Bad Wolf. I know it's the middle of the day and a lot of you guys are working, so I appreciate you guys just being here and active as you can. I really do. What else did I miss? Because Ren is ripped. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's. I mean, that helps. It's his talent, man, and his mind. Like, honestly, yeah, looks are important, I think, for everybody, no matter what they say. Dope know I missed a bunch of this, I guess. I've been live for an hour and I only just did the first reaction. So you're totally fine, Steven. I appreciate you, man. You are good. No worries at all. You didn't miss too much. I just did Ren and Sam Tompkins, Earn It, Man's World Falling. That's it. That's all we've done so far. So you didn't miss too much. We got a lot to come still. But no, what was I saying? Yeah, like looks help for sure. But I'm a big proponent of what do you call it? Now the YouTube chat is not showing up. This is ridiculous today. I'm a big proponent of like the mind. Like if you can't physically engage me, or not physically, if you can't mentally engage me, then like I don't care if you're a 10. Looks wise, it's not going to do anything for me. So that's like a big thing. I got to be stimulated mentally or it doesn't matter. So I think that's another thing too, is like Ren's super smart, like smarter than me. And he's super talented. So he's ripped because he can't eat, so has no body fat. I think that's what it is. He's like, what is it called? Skinny muscles? I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chat, you guys. YouTube not showing up on the stream, but you'll see Twitch chat, I guess. This happens sometimes, and I'm not really sure why. But anyways, I gotta run my room. He needs help with something. I'll be back if I can. I appreciate you, Tanya, for being here. Thank you so much. And thank you for hanging out while you did. Yeah, go help that roomie. Gotta keep the roomies happy. Ren is so humble about everything. He's not cocky, which is refreshing. I think he's cocky, but not like in the negative, like it doesn't have that negative connotation, right? Yeah, like he's cocky. He knows that he is talented and that he's smart, and he uses that to write his music, but he doesn't go out there saying like, I'm smarter than you, you know? So yes, he's cocky, but not in a bad way. I guess it's confident. There's that thin line, right, between confident and cocky, and I think he fits into that spot. He's right on that line. I wanted to mention too, I do have a P.O. box, you guys. I think since the last stream I hadn't had one. I do have a P.O. box. I'll post it again for people in the Twitch chat because I don't know if they saw it. If you guys want to send letters or anything like that, you definitely can. That's what the whole thing is about. Is this is the one I heard. Yeah, I created that PO box to send me letters, whether it's anonymously or you want it to be part of a, you know, a video or a stream or what have you. Just kind of like a pen pal thing. I'm all for it. I think it's nice to see other people going through things, whether it's positive or negative. So, but yeah, that PO box is there for sure. Some people took it upon themselves to send me some stuff to unbox. That's cool too, but that's not at all what it's for. So, but put that out there. He does work out, but we see the muscles the way we do because of the diet. It makes me sad because I love food. I couldn't imagine not eating tacos. For me, it's like burgers, fries, pasta. Like those three things specifically, I can't do it. I have Italian roots, so I can't live without pasta. The pasta, I can't do it. It doesn't compute. Yeah, having to eat the same thing every day would be horrible. I fear for him. I don't know, man. Like, if it's something that's good, it's fine. Jesse, what's going on? How was your nap, bro? You have a good nap? Everybody, claps in the chat for Jesse, Bell Development. Please, if you are not following Bell Development, go follow his channel. Amazing content creator, amazing person, also a music producer. Love the dude, honestly. He's been a really good friend. So if you can't, or if you haven't seen his stuff or know who he is, go check him out. Really cool dude. Fire track with the black speed. Fire is correct. That got me emotional, that song. For sure got me emotional. right, the next one was Runaway by Trick the Fox. I don't know how. I haven't gone on Trick the Fox yet. I subscribed by everybody. Belgand, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody. You're not going to see YouTube chat on the screen. It's broken. Again, per usual. Everything breaks in my chats or in my streams. But if you're in the YouTube, you'll see the chat. So I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. This happens too often, but here we are. All right. Of course, Tanya, have a good time. All right. We're gonna do the next one. Jesse, are you on some meds for that? For what you went through? Hey, there's 2 bells in the chat. When in doubt, blame OBS. It's not OBS. It's for some reason Stream Elements lost its like connection to the stream. It happens sometimes, and I don't know why. If I go to the YouTube chat, I'm pretty sure it's Stream Elements, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's Streamlabs. It is Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm not sure. Ding dong. I don't know if y'all saw this, but there was a leak from a former YouTube employee about YouTube cracking down on reaction channels. We'll talk about that later, Jesse. Essentially, like, they want to attack YouTube channels, but anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll get into this now. I'm not gonna mess with the chat. Just, it is what it is. All right. All right, we got Runaway with our new drummer, Tommy Frampton, Trick the Fox. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the headphones off and start this, turn the music off. Where's my snare? All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I don't know how this happened, but I've yet to hear any Trick the Fox. So again, I think people have requested it. I just said I'll get to it, and I just never did. But we are here now. We're doing a full Ren live stream today, a Ren themed live stream. All reactions to Ren. Basically, any request goes. So I do appreciate everybody being here and hanging out. Today we're gonna do our first Trick the Fox reaction, Runaway. This back then, 12 years ago, was with their new drummer, Tommy Frampton. So this is the first Trick the Fox I'm listening to. So I mean, it's Ren, so I kind of know what to expect, but every time I say that, I get punched in the mouth with a surprise. So we'll see. But before we get started, go to Trick the Fox's YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on their channel. Go to Ren's YouTube. Same thing. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you like my reaction, please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel out and the algorithm out a lot. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube and on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday doing reactions. Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of a free day to stream video games, you know, watch alongs, all that stuff. So those are kind of free days to do other stuff. So I pretty much live every day. But if you guys do feel like you want to join the streams, feel free to do so. All right. Trick the Fox, Runaway. Here we go. I'm excited. I liked, I subscribed. Here we go.
I don't wanna hear no words today, because they pull me under. In the castle of my room I'll hide away from the outside thunder. Gonna lock my troubles outside of this door. 'Cause today it's just me and these four walls. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. Said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. The light that I hold, it turns to gray, and that makes me wonder, will I always feel this way? So far under, but I...
Was this song on his Freckled Angels album? This song sounds familiar. Like, I've never seen this video before because I don't know who any of these other people are. I apologize for that, but was this on his Freckled Angels album? Because the song sounds super familiar.
It turns to gray, and that makes me wonder, will I always feel this way? So far under, but I put my soul on show for everyone to see.
Dude, he looks so young. It's crazy.
It holds such beauty. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Nobody here but me today, but that makes me stronger. 'Cause I wash away the pain under sheets of feather. Gonna lie my troubles outside of this door. 'Cause today it's just me and these four walls. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place.
Yeah, I really like this song actually. I remember hearing this. I remember saying that this was a good mixture between like mainstream sounding and independent sounding. The chorus is really cool, man. I really like the riff in the chorus. The what is, I don't even know what you call it at this point anymore. But he's basically playing like the notes of the chord, right? Really cool. I like that sound. I like the backup vocals and stuff. This was one of my favorites off the album, actually. Again, pretty simple song in terms of just arrangement. But really, really like the song. Whoops.
I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's playing the 1 and the 3 of the chords. It doesn't matter, but as a musician and guitarist specifically, I'm always interested in what the chords are, right? But Ren's very much so plays the 1 and 3 of the chord. Why is that? Quick lesson. The 1 and 3 of the chord pretty much define what the chord is, right? If you got the 3 in there, you're going to know if it's major, if it's minor, and that tells you what key it's in. There you have it. So, Chalk Outlines was the entire song is playing the root and the third of the chord. Another 1 and the 3 of the chord. So Ren does that a lot. That's what it sounds like, but it sounds really cool in the song mixed with everything.
I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. Say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. I crave relief in solitude. I search for peace, but pain pursues. Please something, just free me, give me some truth. My head is a prison, I need to move. I said I
Hold on, wait.
prison, me some truth. My head is a prison, I need to move.
Oh, dude, that line right there hit the shit out of me. My head is a prison and I need to leave. Yeah, man. I'm one of those people that cannot live in silence, specifically because of how my thoughts sometimes can kind of take over, I guess. Um, you know, I'm very much so function only when there's some type of background music or sound going on. When there isn't, then it's kind of like you have like, think of it as like an itch on the back of your head, right? And as long as you're distracted, like it doesn't bother you. But when there's nothing going on, it just kind of festers and it grows and grows to be this out of control itch, you know? That's kind of how I am. And with that, so being in my head, I always want to make sure I'm out of my head, like get the hell out of my head. So that line specifically hits. It hits hard.
It's a prison I need to move. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place, say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place, say oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place. I said I wanna run, I said I wanna run, I said I wanna run, hey oh. I said I wanna run, I said I wanna run, I said I wanna run, hey oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place, hey oh. I said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that song. And I like that song. I think I talked about the message of the song before when I saw it the first time, but you know, I you know, trying to find a better place. I think I strive to find a space where not necessarily like happiness, but really like just content, right? Where I can function and be a functioning member of society and all that stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. That's why I constantly have music playing. Yeah, 100%. If it, and I won't necessarily say like I'm gonna go crazy or insane, but I've found that when like music's not allowed, like at work or something, like if I have to go into the office and I'm not allowed to listen to music, I slowly start to like my mood slowly starts to drop because I'm like, you know, I'm working on something and I start second guessing, like, why did I do that? That was a dumb mistake, whatever. Where when I have music, I can switch my perspective or switch my focus to what I'm listening to. So it's kind of like a way to kind of train my brain to get out of that thought where if there's nothing else going on, there's nothing else for me to think about. That's when that happens. But yeah, I remember that song definitely resonated with me, and I like this version a lot too. I don't remember exactly how different the other one was. I can probably check that real quick, but 100% loved that song from the album. It was one of my favorites on the album for sure. That's what I meant. It's too quiet. My brain works in overdrive, and my depression comes back. Yeah, 100%. I totally get it. I mean, from an early age, I used to sleep with the TV on or music, and I still do that. You know, I'll put on like lo-fi while I'm going to sleep. I have one of those, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called, but it's one of those ones that wraps around your head so you can sleep with the headphones on and it goes over your eyes. I have one of those so I can listen to something while I'm sleeping. Because even in my head, it even when I'm sleeping in my dreams, it'll affect it. So, but no, really cool song. It's really weird to see how young he is in those, to be honest. Was that before or after he did the documentary? Is that like right before? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The documentary where he talks about kind of his what they originally thought what the illness was, right? But really young and still killing it as a musician at that young age. I mean, Ren's always been talented. I think it was kind of he came out of the womb already musically talented. Like he had to have, right? He had to have. It was before. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Wasn't he 16 in that interview? So he's like, what, 14, 15, 16 in this? Or am I tripping? Was he a little bit older? In any event, Super talented, super young. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. If you guys like that, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. My channel helps the channel out a lot. Huge fan of Ren. You guys know this. I'm glad to be getting more Ren in. I've been wanting to get a bunch of Ren in on the channel. I've been neglecting Ren and I shouldn't have been. So I appreciate that. Appreciate the love and support. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious. That's right around when he first got sick. I mean, it makes sense. He looked right around that age. I just know in that documentary, he was way skinnier, obviously, going through all that mess, right? But no, it makes a lot of sense. I'm actually curious, though, because I want to see how different it sounds. So if I go to Ren Runaway... Let's see how different it sounds. I am curious.
And I don't wanna hear no words today, because they pull me under. The castle in my room, I'll hide away from the outside thunder. Said I wanna run away, fly to another place, fly to another place.
That cool guitar line is still in it.
The night that I hold it turns to grey, and that makes me wonder, will I always feel this way?
Okay.
So far under, but I'll put my soul on show for.
I remember now. I think the build up on this one is a little bit better. The other one kind of just has straight sections, right? Verse, chorus, and all that. This one kind of had a build up throughout the song. I remember it. Really, yeah. I'm a fan of that one for sure. What was I gonna do? That's before. No, he was in his 20s in the interviews. Just looked 15. Okay, I hear you. I mean, he looks super young. Even he's my age because he's born in 1990, so he's 34, 35. No, I wouldn't be 35 yet. So he's 34, but I still think he looks younger. He looks like he could be in his mid to late 20s. So just has them good genes, I guess. I mean, good genes for aging. I want to make sure that I'm not trying to praise his whole situation. People got mad at me because I mentioned in another reaction that there's a lot of people that would essentially trade their lives for his talent. But I said it wrong and people thought I was like diminishing his health struggles, which is not true at all. I just want to put that out there. But yeah. I thought he was in his 20s till I found out he was born in 90. Yeah. I'm born 1990 on the dot. Actually, not on the dot. I was born in June 1990. You guys also want my my credit card number and my social security number? All right. The next one we're gonna do is Chris Webby. Yeah, it is. There are some tracks on Fallen Angels. Wait, Freckled Angels, idiot. That were with Trick the Fox when they got signed to Sony. He asked the producer if he could use them on Freckled Angels and was given permission. Nice. Oh, hold on one second. Wife texted. Just your pin. We have the rest. I'm confused. I missed it. Some people look for a way to bring others down. I have pretty thick skin. He's trying so desperately to make the world better. He's been on IG really trying to get people to think about things. He was also on on Threads I saw making a mess of things with just like stirring the pot, right? There was a lot of people too talking about how they think he's like becoming manic, and I'm just like, there's honestly a really thin line between insanity and intelligence. So like, and I think once you hit that threshold of like, now people don't really understand, in terms of like, once he starts talking over people's intelligence, that misunderstanding or like, I guess, lack of intelligence makes people think, oh, he's going crazy. It's like, no, they're just completely and utterly aware of what's happening. You know? I know the stories from yesterday were really intriguing. I haven't paid attention. He's been doing a deep dive in philosophy, and I'm here for it. 100%, Kajuniki. 100%. I think that's the cool thing about it is like, it's making people think, which automatically it should. I just think that there's some people out there like, so he was questioning, and I don't want to get into politics on the channel because I'm not going to, but he was like questioning and making and discussing politics, right? Both here and in the UK, but so like, and a lot of people got upset. They're like, he doesn't live out here. What is he talking about? He should shut his mouth. I'm like, he probably knows more than you do, and he don't even live here. Like, calm yourself, you know? Toria J, no worries. We are here for at least another hour and 15 minutes or so. Off my shoe. We'll be here for a little bit, so no worries. I appreciate anybody who comes by, even if it's for a few seconds. So, no worries at all. Some people just don't want to challenge. I don't mind it. I enjoy insight on things. I've been in a deep dive for the past month, so I get it. Yeah, Kajuna, you were in my stream when we talked about a little bit of that stuff. I can't do it. It's so exhausting, you know? So everybody's so opinionated, and like, it's so much polarity and so much, it's so polarizing, excuse me. So like, everybody's so stuck in their ways that it's like talking to a wall. You're not going to get anywhere. Right? It's either you agree with me or you're an idiot. It's like, well, how about you actually listen to my side of the story and at least try to understand? You don't have to agree. You try to understand at least, you know? That's the whole thing. Some people just want to be He's kind of isolated, so I think it comes from that. Yeah, I mean, manic would be where he becomes a bit delusional, not sleeping, etc. I think there's some of that. I don't know if it's the delusion part, but like not sleeping and probably not eating because of how sick he's been. I'm sure there's a little bit of that. I think when you are isolated, and shit, I've done this before where I've had a week where I'm just stuck in here in my office, like working all the time. And you hit moments to where like your brain starts getting into its own space where you're overthinking and overanalyzing a lot of stuff. It does drive you a little bit insane, right? So I think there's a little bit of that. But I also don't think that delegitimizes a lot of the stuff he's saying either. I don't know, man. Like, just because I might not agree with some of the takes he has or anybody has doesn't mean that I automatically like, that's dumb. I don't agree. Like, that opinion's coming from somewhere, some type of logic, right? So, delusion as in being a bit reckless in your behavior, that's out of your normal. I mean, I'm trying to think. I didn't read all of the stuff he said. I don't think any of it was like reckless. I think we get into an issue where like when people say things and they're pointing it out as like, oh, this is factual, when a lot of it's theorized. That's where I have an issue with it. That's the thing I hate about politics too, is like somebody will voice their opinion on it, especially on the bigger topics, and everybody's like, oh, he's speaking facts. Like, actually, no, he's speaking an opinion based on evidence and research, but it's not a fact. That's where I have issues. I'm not saying he's manic. I'm just explaining what I know. His history of the dreams was spot on fact. Yeah. I mean, he's been pretty on point with most of it. But people were out here in the States refuse to believe that America's not the greatest country, and I'm like, are we like the bottom for like education and our I mean, you guys know what's going on with healthcare right now and CEOs being taken off websites and shit. So we're in a state of, we're in a bad state right now out here, to be honest with you. And it's being covered up by stuff going on with Diddy and all that. Like that's the makeup for the pig that is healthcare system and politics right now. But I mean, that's where we're at. And that's all I'll say on the topic. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the Chris Webby one, because I've been wanting to watch this one for a while. It was only 3 months ago. I feel like it's been way longer than that. By the way, I don't normally pay attention to this. 21 people in here between Twitch and YouTube is awesome, you guys. And y'all being super active in the chat. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out and supporting me. So it means a lot. I really do appreciate it. I can't afford health insurance and I don't qualify for help, so I'm basically screwed. Yeah, it's dumb out here. It's dumb out here, to be honest. And people are brainwashed too. They're like, free healthcare is going to be shitty healthcare. I'm like, why does it work in every other country? They're like, no, it doesn't. Have you actually gone out there? I'm like, have you? Have you seen how it works in other countries where they're like essentially, yeah, there might be a little bit long wait times. But let me tell you, as somebody who goes to Kaiser, even with an appointment, I'm sometimes waiting an hour and a fucking half. So I'm sure it won't be that different, to be honest with you. But here we are. I don't know. I fell yesterday and cracked my jaw. I'm too terrified to go to the doctor because they always just push you out fast. I'll just deal with the pain. That is sad, man, that like people have to pick and choose when they go to the doctor. Like high copays and just if it's not covered because it's not part of the, you know, the agreement for the insurance. It's just, it's a mess, dude. It's ridiculous. But nobody wants to hear that. So on that note, let's get into the Chris Webby collab with Ren. Well, I'll say my spiel about Webby in a second here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the record button. All right, Renegades, welcome back to the channel. So I've been wanting to do this particular collaboration with Ren for a little while. There's been a bunch of people who have asked me to do this, some of which were mad that I didn't do it for obvious reasons. But I've been wanting to do this one. This is Chris Webby Baggage featuring Ren, and this is the official video. But I also want to say that I've only listened to one Chris Webby song, and it's outside of the channel. Like I took it upon myself to listen to it. And I really like his vibe, to be honest with you. I really enjoy his music and how it makes you think about things and kind of gives people a kind of a different perspective than what a lot of musicians, artists, etc. are listening to. So I just want to put that out there. I haven't heard a lot of Chris Webby. I have heard one song, and I do follow him on Instagram. So like I know kind of what he likes or what he's about. But I'm excited to listen to this. Any Ren collab, and like I said, Chris Webby is definitely talented, MC, rapper, whatever. So I'm excited to get into it. But before we get started, please go to For the Burbs YouTube channel, which is Chris Webby's YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell like I have. Support the original artists on the channel. That is the main reason we have this channel. And then if you like my reactions, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel. It helps the channel out a lot. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. And yeah, Cammy, I totally spaced. I hope you're feeling okay after that and you're not in too much pain and that you do heal up the right way. You know, it sucks that you can't go, but it's the world we live in, I guess. All right, here we go. Purgatory Pub. I get it.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Honestly, from the vocals at the beginning, I'm getting a little bit of like just a little tiny bit the vocals for the singing portion sounds a little bit like Axl Rose, a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
Find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone.
That shit right here.
Me with the same old baggage in my closet. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to...
Sorry, was his brain showing? Yep, that's his brain.
Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing.
Try to wash away the sins, but they're like tattoos on my skin.
I gotta start.
Right when we see a guy with a Nazi tattoo. I love when the imagery matches the poetry, for lack of a better term, right? I mean, look, I think we all deal with imposter syndrome, but for me specifically, I sometimes feel like, and again, I'm just trying to relate to the music, you guys. So it's not about like a McFly fest here, but you feel the art more if you can relate. I do feel like sometimes I beat myself up about stupid things. And there's a lot of times when I am in those depressive states where I'm just like, I don't deserve everything I have, or like I'm trying to like punish myself. So that's something I try to work on every day, is to like, you know, the life I've built or we've built, I deserve it. Like I worked hard for it, you know, trying to come to terms with that is hard for me. I used to make a joke. It's vulgar, but like I can take a dick better than I can take a compliment, and I can't take a dick. So, but you know, here we go.
And it's all that I know, but I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these.
I really like his cadence, man.
Keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone.
Yeah, I don't think that phone's gonna work.
With the same old baggage in my closet.
Hey.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like it's always a different feel when Ren's on the track, because I feel like a lot of times when people are featured, they're just like, I don't want to step on the original artist. I'm just going to like follow their lead. I do think Ren makes sure that he still makes the verse his own, right? Doing some cool stops and starts and stuff with the vocals, and it's really cool.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the pot. But pot's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck.
Resurrect the disconnect that helps me self-destruct. Yeah. I mentioned this before, like, I think a lot of people sometimes, especially if you're going through like bouts of depression, you're in this shitty place where the only time you feel is when you're in agonizing mental pain, but you also long to feel something. So it's either you're numb or you're in agony. So a lot of times people get stuck where like, well, I want to feel something. So they kind of let themselves feel. I'm not saying like people who have depression let themselves be depressed. But what I'm saying is we long to feel something. So we sometimes subconsciously perpetuate that feeling of agony and like just let it beat us up, and we beat ourselves up too. So we have to, so we can feel something, right? I mean, I've been there before, and I've talked to other people who have gone through depression who have had that as well.
Nurture my nature, divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the pot. But pot's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded, complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant.
Ooh. I really like that call and answer thing, especially since it's going left. So the main rap is obviously in the center, but the da is left to right each time. That type of rapping style I've heard a lot. Well, not a lot. I've heard before, and I'll play a song after this that does it. But I like that, man. Again, really subtle, but really creative. And we got a flow change, right? Webby didn't do a flow change, not hating on that at all. But Ren is big on the flow changes.
For a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the pot. But pot's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded, complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, tripping with my back against.
There's actually so much going on, right?
Wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded.
So we have the call and answer, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a deep dive here because the production here is really cool.
A disconnect that helps me self-destruct. When I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead.
Right. We have the call and then the answer. And then we have the call on a different ear. But then the next answer, we have multiple voices with that lower voice. Like I think it's pitched down actually. Right. So it's not this just a call and answer. There's also stuff happening. And I think it repeats that. So call, answer, call, chorused answer.
Vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead.
And the call, wasted, starts getting more intense, right? And it intensifies the whole thing.
When I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded, complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide, I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I'm. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
between the video and like it's not just a hip hop song. Like we actually got instrumentals and we got like a breakdown almost. I like that his jacket says Hollywood spat me out. I mean, his disdain for mainstream anything right now, it makes sense to me with what they did to him, but
Ain't no way back where I've gone. Knew me with the same old baggage in my closet. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. Knew me with the same old baggage in my closet.
damn. Webby was driving. Really cool, really cool. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of times when there's hip hop or rap or whatever, like, just artists want to keep it simple and try not to like bridge these, bridge. I mean, they're doing a lot more now, but bridge like rock with rap and all that stuff. I like when songs do it, and Ren's done it a lot too. And I'm wondering if he had a little bit of writing say in it, or if it was all Webby and that's pretty much it. But really cool that the sound of the song. I really enjoy the first two quarters of it being hip hop, and then kind of the last being a little bit like rock blues type of thing. And that's really interesting that it's Webby's dad on guitar. That's awesome. I mean, he was killing it on the guitar, so really, it's really cool, man. But yeah, the overall sound of the song was cool, and I like that they both were singing in it too. I think that's something else that I appreciate is when rappers at heart also add some singing into their stuff. But that call and answer thing I wanted to mention real quick because it reminded me. Let me go there. So there's this song here. By the way, Atmosphere, I'm a big fan of Atmosphere. Nyan Salol, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me get to it.
Head, pressure, senses,
Right.
clutch, date, divinity, wouldn't, fuck, touched, hazy.
This would be the,
Change,
I guess, the call.
life, veins,
Right.
head, pressure, senses, clutch.
Okay, we get it.
Change, rush, floor, life. From a head full of pressure, rest the senses that I clutch. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God. Help me.
So this is the whole line together.
Floor from the life into this mess. From my genetics, three senses that I clutch.
At the end. Oh, there we go. It was right there.
And I
Sorry.
got by a shade of God, help me and caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. I'm catching ulcers from the childproof lighters and all of these fine.
But yeah, man. That's kind of where I've heard that kind of call and answer thing before, and that's what I equated it to. But really, really cool. But yeah, Webby, like I said, I'm a big fan of Webby too, but Ren definitely killed that verse. I think they both killed it, but Ren 100% killed it. I feel like he never takes any of his work for granted, right? Like, there's some artists obviously who will like just go into something and like just want to have fun with it and kind of don't really worry about the writing or any of that stuff. I feel like for the most part, he worries about every aspect of every single thing he does, which shows how dedicated he is to his craft. And I love that. And it doesn't feel forced either. But really, 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 really cool. Loved it. Hey LYS, I don't know how to say your name. We're doing only Ren songs today, or Ren stuff with Ren. I do reactions though every Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings. So if you want to come into those, definitely can do that. But for now, we're gonna be only doing Ren today. So I apologize for that. All right. Are y'all still here on YouTube? I had like a blip and I just want to make sure y'all can still see me. I saw that Ren has actually been approached by big names and turned them down for collab because he didn't connect with the song. He only hops on if it's subject he feels strongly about. I mean, that makes sense to me. That's how I would do it. Cheryl, how are you? Welcome into the stream. How are you? I think that's good, man. I think there's a lot of artists out there who will like work with anyone. And I get the game. Like, if you can get a big person to support you, then you're gonna do it. But I appreciate the people who will only do work that speaks to them. There's a couple actors that are like that, honestly. Who was I? There was somebody I was watching an interview from yesterday who said, like, yes, I have a lot of money, but I also don't just go after the money. The script has to speak to me. I forget who it was right now. But I mean, I respect that. Even if it's not true, at least saying that. I mean, I vibe with that is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate you hanging out, Techno, even though you're busy. It means a lot, seriously. Glad to see you in here too. But yeah, I'm a big fan of when Ren raps because, like I said, he always makes sure to go all out for it. Putting up my big Christmas tree finally. You got 8 more days. No, we put ours up. I even have this little tiny one back here to at least have a little bit of a Christmas vibe. So I just got back from a meeting. How was your meeting? I have meetings all the time. Hold on, I gotta check, make sure I'm not missing anything for work. Give me a second. Okay, good. We just put ours up too. We were so late. I feel like every year it gets worse. Like, there's more and more like of a delay or more and more of a, what do you want to call it? Like something always comes up to where we have to delay it. We were pretty good this year though. We also had a storm. I don't know if you guys know this, but we had a storm and our barbecue's we have a big patio in the back, but our barbecue's kind of like in the little bit of the center of the barbecue, but I mean the patio, but the wind was so crazy a couple days ago and the barbecue wheels are locked that it blew the barbecue over and through our fence. So I have to fix the fence. I haven't put up a tree since the mid 90s. That's crazy. Well, our son's been in and out of doctor's appointments, so that's why we're behind. I mean, I totally understand, Kimmy. Like I said, we usually are pretty on top of it. Like the next day after Thanksgiving, we put our stuff up. So last week, which is when we put everything up, is late for us. Or I guess 2 weekends ago. It's late for us, but shit happens, man. Life happens. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Christmas time just because of all the shit that's happened to me during that time. Like every bad thing that's happened to me has happened around that time. So I have a love-hate relationship with it. But that nostalgic feeling from when I was a kid for Christmas is the important thing for me. I don't decorate for shit. My cats don't care. So, Joni. I mean, that's fair. I think it depends on how close or like how important Christmas is to you personally, you know? If that makes sense. And that's how I feel about it, at least. Let me see something here. Let me try something. That looks like garbage. But at least everybody can see YouTube chat. Kind of. Do. Okay. That looks like ass, so I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to make it nice and pretty. About the candy canes on the tree. For some reason, he's obsessed. Our orange cat likes to chew on our fake tree because he still thinks it's a real tree. We haven't had a real tree in like 2-3 years. To be clear, I don't decorate for any holiday. Well, we have kids and stuff, so like that's why we're kind of gung-ho about it. The kids love to decorate, and then when they're done decorating and they go to sleep, the wife and I like fix the decorations that I put up, you know, because they just put everything everywhere, right? Last time I did so much, it ended up in hundreds of pieces. God damn. See, that's why we don't have a real tree anymore, because that stuff gets super messy. We're actually going to get a dog pretty soon. My wife wants to get over the loss of our last dog from a few weeks ago by getting another one. After my parents die, the holidays just make me sad because nobody comes over anymore. I'm sorry, far from heaven. That's sad. Yeah. We're lucky enough that our parents are still with us, so her mom and family comes over on Christmas Eve, and my dad comes Christmas Day. And that's how we've been doing it for most of the years. It's just easier to separate so everybody gets time, allotted time. Our son helped decorate our tree, and we had to do the same. He put all the ornaments on one spot on the tree, so we fixed it. Yeah, I mean, kids just like, oh, I'm gonna put this here, I'm gonna put this here. They don't really think about where everything's at, right? All right. So is there any other requests from you guys? Otherwise, I'm gonna get into these ones that I had ready to go. I have Humble here that I have not yet heard, and a lot of people have wanted me to get into this one. So did you get my last request? I probably did not. What was your last request, Kimmy? Revising around. Oh, I did see that. Yes. Sorry. It's black and white video. You're fine. I don't care about the order you watch. I'm here for the whole thing. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get done in like 45 minutes. We'll see how we do, but we're gonna go do pictures with Santa today. I forgot about that, but my goal was to only do it to 2:30 anyways, so I'll probably end up hitting that. All right, so we'll do this one then. Thank you for reminding me. We get into these conversations and sometimes I just forget. All right. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So lots of renegades showing up to this all Ren stream today. I really do appreciate the love and support, you guys. This is another Ren and Sam Tompkins joint. This one's Ren and Sam Tompkins improvising around Stevie Wonder live performance. So again, this is them busking, I believe. This looks like a different show or busking moment from the last one that we watched. Look, I'm a huge fan of, I mean, everybody's a huge fan of Stevie Wonder, but I'm very curious to see how Sam's voice is going to sound on a Stevie Wonder tune, because I feel like it's going to fit perfectly, but we shall see. And And I like that they put improvising around Stevie Wonder in the title. Because like I said in the last video that I watched between the two of them, I do think that a lot of this is improvising. It's a lot of it's like knowing the chord progressions and what we're going to sound like. Like there's maybe a little bit of prep, but I honestly think most of it is improvised, which is really cool, especially for performance like this. You guys know I'm a huge fan of live performances. I grew up performing live. That was what I did. We toured once a week for 2 or 3 years before we released our first one and only album. So I very much so enjoy the live performances, sometimes most of the time over the studio stuff. So really cool to see these. All right. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into it. But before we do that, as usual, please make sure you go to Ren's channel. Show him love and support. He's almost at 2 mil, guys. I feel like it took a lot less time to get to getting to 2 million than it did to get to 1 million. But like and subscribe to Ren's channel. Show him support. Go to Sam's channel. Show him support, like and subscribe. And if you like what I do and you like my reactions, please like and subscribe on my channel as well to help the algorithm. All right? I appreciate that. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Here we go. I've liked, I subscribe per usual. I really like that Ren tries to differentiate from the original song, right? He's not just playing the chords that Stevie plays on the piano. He's playing around with the chord progression, but not playing the chords. He's playing little riffs. He's playing kind of this cool little solo thing or solo riff. And they're just kind of going with it. I love it. Yeah, his voice fits perfectly for the song, honestly. Oh, that was so interesting. So he went from his chest voice to his falsetto, right? But he kind of like not even did that. He went into like almost like a breath and then slowly slid in, I guess is the right word, into that falsetto. Very subtle, very cool, different technique to get into that falsetto. Normally you go right into the falsetto and you kind of fade out. He like faded into the falsetto. Love it. With a slide down at the end. You don't save me. That's that blues scale in the vocal right there. Very superstitious. I think it's in a different key too. Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Ladders about to fall. There's the groove. Oh.
People always
That's cool guitar work, man. It's like Stevie obviously writes songs that like work with the blues scale and minor pentatonic and all that stuff, which is my wheelhouse. But it looks like so Superstition. I've played it before. Or I've covered it before. Is in B flat minor. Looks like he's playing in E flat. Actually, could be an A too. I can't tell actually, but he's playing in a different key to I think to fit Sam's voice and also to fit the medley that they're doing. Again, I've seen other artists, like for instance Linkin Park, where everybody's pissed off that they're changing the key. It's like you got to fit the song to the vocalist. Like, what do you expect them to do? Sing out of their range? So I don't have an issue with that. It sounds really cool anyway.
people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. For the lie become the truth. Yeah, yeah. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one. The cat is not my son.
It's funny to me, like, really, if you think about it, if you just pick the right note spaces between for all of these songs, it doesn't really matter what key you play it in. It's gonna be that song. I think it really shows you that music is really not that particular, man. Right? Like, you can take a song in a completely different key, and as long as the note spacing is correct, for the most part, it's gonna sound like the song. Obviously, Billie Jean sounded a little bit, what's the right word? Not more different. I don't like that. It's a little bit less like the original than the other two, but it still sounds like Billie Jean, in terms of the vocals. But it's just interesting to me how music can do that.
For the lie become the truth. Yeah, yeah. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one. The cat is not my son.
I appreciate you, Steven. Thank you for hanging out while you could. Yeah, there's hundreds in the audience. Again, like that shows talent. If there's people who actually will stop doing what they're doing as part of their day and stop and watch you while you're performing on the street, even if you don't, like, how many of these people know Ren? I'm not sure. I think when Ren was getting popular out here in the States because of YouTube and Ren and stuff, there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, I've seen him. I followed him busking and stuff. So I'm not sure how much of this is like hardcore Ren fans or Sam fans. I'll say, like, even if it's 50-50, there's a lot of people here that stopped, heard them, and like, this is amazing type of stuff, right? So, like, yeah, the fact that there's people there stopping to watch them on the street shows that alone that they're appreciated and that they're talented. Ren gonna rap here?
I'll be the lyrical cause the blood spiller. I'll be the one that's one of the scene call me the Godfather. My head be somewhere behind the clouds that I could see the star. When I spirit the video, but me take it much now. Now all of these suckers, giving me therapy, telling me I'll be wasting my energy, rhyming the melody, these my different ways, game memory, funky, fuck you, and me, I'll be run by the time of the suddenly, I'll be run by the time of the climb, and the people that roll that is heavenly.
There's triplets and quadruplets in there. It's fucking crazy.
I'll be the lyrical cause the blood spiller. I'll be the one that's one of the scene call me the Godfather. My head be somewhere behind the clouds that I could see the star. When I spirit the video, but me take it much now.
All of these suckers are giving me therapy, telling me I'm gonna be wasting my energy rhyming the melody. These my different moments, game memory, fuck you, fuck you, wanna be able to run with the time and it's ugly, I'm gonna be run with the time, I'm a the climb and the people that flow that is heavenly. Commentate is gabbly, covering the members like cabbage with every syllable, so I'm second, I'm saying, I'm saying, well, not me, I'm a shock, it's hard to pop, if it's to make my spot, make my mind like Tony Stark, and I get man with an iron heart soldier, flip it like a roller coaster, bipolar, keep the heroes bowling, boulders controller, gritty and I'm owning poses all owned, shit, I'm a fully clover, call me home.
I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard, dash an MC off piste. If one of you
God damn, dude.
late me, you get a punch in.
So many classics in this. Crazy.
I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard, dash an MC off piste. If one of you try and violate me, you get a punch in the face with my front door key. Yeah, punch in the neck with my back door key. Box in my mouth with the X6 key. Box in the eye with the fob I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, killer with peas. Run up in your girl's house with 2 of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then I suffocate man with about 4 G's. Yes, suffocate man with about 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe.
I mean, both of them can rap, bro. Shit. I don't think I've heard Sam rap yet. I'm trying to think if I have or not. I don't think I have. They both can kill it, man.
X6 key, box in the eye with a fob I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, killer with peas. Run up in your girl's house with 2 of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then I suffocate man with about 4 G's. Yes, suffocate man with about 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe. I'll bury man 2 foot shallow, ain't got time to dig 6 feet deep. These MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables and their moties and their similes. All that shit, then I come through my ABC. Girls and man like Jamie's deep. Bare pics when they see me on street, old school rude boy like
Ren's also being sound guy.
all you man don't want it with me. I'm a bad rude boy, bad boy MC. Say my name, JME. Nostradamus couldn't see me. Expelliarmus.
God damn it, Ren.
Me. Like, how could a man with a uni degree be busting at mic and chatting his grease? Cause the music originated and will always remain in the street.
Young ho, y'all know where the flow is loco. Young beat with the ROC. Uh-oh, stick corny in the back of the back, the corny. You will find me in the club with the bottle full of bud. Look, mommy, I got the X if you're in it taking drugs. I you not have the sex.
Dude, no way this guy came out with 50 Cent, bro. Oh my god.
Uh-oh, stick corny in the back of the back, the corny. You will find me in the club with the bottle full of bud. Look, mommy, I got the X if you're in it taking drugs. I you not have the sex, I ain't in the making love. So come give me your. You people look at him, you will find me in the club with the bottle full of bubbly. Mommy, I got the X if you're in the taking drugs. My mommy, I have the sex. And then they making love when I'm mommy knocking me sex. If you wanna dance, you will find me in the.
Just, you know, nonchalantly goes back into
If you wanna dance, you will find me in the.
crazy singing.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Let those about to fall.
Ah. I didn't want that to end, dude. That was so fun. Does like again, it says improvising. I'm wondering the fact that they were like laughing at each other as they went into these different songs. I'm assuming that like they were just randomly picking some of these songs without practicing it beforehand. Again, really cool. Like they're so fun together to watch them. It would be, again, I'm going to say on my bucket list is to see like them together would be cool, but just to see either or both of them or any of them busking at some point in my life would be absolutely incredible. You know, that's probably my favorite one of them two that I've seen so far in terms of busking. I've only seen 2 or 3 of them, but really, really, really cool. I loved that one. I love the energy. I love the kind of like we're chilling here by And we're chilling here on the street, but also like we got skills, you know. I can show you my rap skills, I can show you my singing skills, I can show you my guitar playing skills. And the fact that it's improvised, that was really cool. Anyways, I appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me. Thank you so much. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious. I mean, Kimmy, I can see why. It's that one's a vibe for sure. Doing anything over superstition is a vibe, but what they did was it was pretty cool, right? The fact, like I said, that it's improvised and all that jazz is jazz is really cool. Ren and Sam always out here stopping traffic. What do you guys know where they're performing in front of? Because that's the same one as the other video that we watched. I'm just curious if you guys know where that is. My legs are hurting. It's in Brighton. Okay. I meant like the actual place, like is it a church or something? But I mean that makes sense. I mean, the cool thing too about those performances is like doing all those hits. You can get people singing and into it and enjoying it, you know. All good. I was just curious if anybody knew. Not a huge deal. But they picked the same place, it seems like, both times. So let's see, it's 2:03. I think we can do maybe 2 more if y'all are okay with that. Yeah, it looked like a church. So we'll maybe do 2 more. Oh God. I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second because my legs hurt. Give me 2 seconds. I wasn't about to touch my toes in front of the camera. This isn't a free show. You gotta pay. You gotta go to the OnlyFans for that. I'm just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Far from heaven, you were just killing it with those. Seriously, killing it with those. And also hydrate. Yeah, I don't have water in here. I'm a bad streamer. All right, we'll go ahead and get into this. So I'm gonna do humble, and then if we have time, I'll do ocean. So both of these are featuring Eden Nash. So I haven't heard either of these, and I've been wanting to for a little while. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that now. All right. Before I get started though, is there any other last minute requests that you guys want to push through? Yes, no, maybe so. Three, two, do you believe? By Ren. Yes. Have you done Heretic? Heretic. Yes. I don't know actually. I don't think so. I don't think I've done Heretic yet either. Is it the Showroom Partners Entertainment? Ren, Do You Believe featuring Melanie Safka? Ocean is one of my faves along with Do You Believe? All right, well, I'll do Do You Believe? And then I'll do Ocean after, I guess. And then we'll call it. No, I'm not ready. Let me do something real fast. How do I do it? How do I do it? So we're definitely going to do You Believe? Okay, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to start a poll. You guys vote for the last song. But we're going to do You Believe right now. Go ahead and vote now which one you want the last song to be after Do You Believe. And we'll do that. All right. I'm going to start the recording for this one and I'll check the poll at the end. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we are closing up our Ren. Man, I can't speak. We're closing up our Ren stream for the day. We're getting towards the end, and we're gonna be doing Ren Do You Believe today. So I don't even think I've ever seen anybody request this on my channel or even heard of this one. So, but a lot of you in the chat said that this was one of your favorites. So. We're going to go ahead and push through on this one. This came out 2016. So this is an old one. This is a really old one. I guess that's not really old, but you get my drift. This is a not so recent song from Ren. So I'm going to go ahead and start reacting here. But before we get started, please make sure you go to Ren's channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on his channel. Helps his channel out a lot. Always support the original artists on this channel. And if you like my reactions, please show me some love, like, subscribe, notification bell helps the algorithm a lot for my channel as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this. All right, here we go.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times, because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive.
So lots of deep stuff here. Let's go through the first verse.
I'm alive. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm right.
First of all, dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I mean, I'm sure he's doing better.
Cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind.
Storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. I mean, for him specifically, man, like, to have to go through all that and at that time not know what's happening and like nothing's working, you're not getting answers. Like, I'm honestly not too surprised. I won't say I'm not too surprised, but like the psychosis thing that he went through makes a little bit of sense to me. I just have to go through all of that. Like, you're literally going crazy. Like, you feel like you're dying, but he's not dying. but he also has no concrete like reason for his pain or what's causing it. Yeah, I couldn't imagine, man. I could not.
Been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm
right. Calling your friends to act like you're just doing like a random call, but really you just want somebody to be there for you or somebody to talk to about what you're going through. Being in that situation where you think like, you know, everybody else is happy. I don't want to trauma dump or whatever. You feel alone, man. Like for me specifically, when I'm in those dark days or whatever, and when I have been before, I recluse. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to burden anybody with my problems, you know, like I want to deal with it on my own. But that's the time you need to be like, that's the time you need to be with somebody else or have somebody's help the most, right? Is in those times. So
how are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost.
I mean, to say like maybe someday I'll feel good, but right now I don't, right? Try to isolate myself. I do that 100%. When I'm feeling like shit, I isolate. I'm on my phone a lot. I like disassociate and just my feeling is like right now I'm going to be in a shitty mood and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'd rather just recluse and isolate so that people don't have to deal with me. But as a parent, I can't do that, right? I have to at least pretend to be a little bit happy and at least pretend to be a little bit present, even when I may not necessarily like have the energy to. So it's just a shitty situation but it is how it is.
The thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it, that you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burnt by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was, cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is
Bro, it's like kind of what I was saying, right? Like you need help, but also you don't want to burden anybody else.
I ever thought I was, cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one.
Yeah, feel so alone, but you isolate yourself.
My own heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is
sick for a third of your life. Dude, I could not imagine, man. Honestly, like he said he's stronger than he thinks. I think he's stronger even than that. You know, like to I don't know. I don't think I would be able to live with the pain he's going through. And I say that now because I haven't gone through it. But I'll put it this way. If I didn't have kids and a wife, I probably would not be able to get through it. If I had a motivation to keep me going, like my kids and my wife, hell, that's probably why I'm still here in the first place at this point. But it's crazy.
Broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole?
You believe it's morning, I'm alive.
I'm wondering if like Ren has gone back and listened to this. You know, I think it would be cool to do a follow up, like, do you believe part 2 or like something where it's now he's talking to his younger self. There's again, atmosphere. There's an atmosphere song where he It's called Little Man, where it's like him as a kid, then him as a teenager, then him as an adult, and he's talking to his different selves each time. Or I think the first 2 times he's talking to his older self, something like that. But it's kind of the same thing. I think it'd be really cool if, I mean, Ren's gonna do what he wants, but I think it would be cool.
Rain on my soul, future self, could you pull me out this hole?
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Some layering there on the vocals.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
It's really cool or interesting and fascinating how Ren very much so uses his music as like a journal. You know, that very much so, like he's literally talking to his older self. Like, please tell me that there's some solace in me going through all this pain and this anguish. Like, please tell me I'm going to come out on the other side, right? Like that. None of that was for us. All of that was for himself. Getting it on paper, then letting the emotion out by actually performing it, singing it, all that stuff. That's therapy for him. And in turn, it ends up being therapy for us too, right? Aviar, you said that's why it took me to get up till I showed up here today. Depression is thick for me. Honestly, dude, like I've learned in therapy, like baby or like small victories. You know, like you got up, like that's a win, especially in the really depressive days where like I saw a post yesterday where it's basically like a guy says like, hey, I'm gonna be an hour late coming home because I woke up late, you know. And the guy's like, you do that all the time. I was like, yeah, I'm just lazy. And then the other guy's like, are you sure that it's just you being lazy? I don't think that's what it is. Because what I really think is you like sleeping more than you like being awake. Because I think sometimes you feel like you don't want to wake up. And I'm like, God damn, this got deep, you know? And I do think when depression gets bad, that's how it feels sometimes. Like, right? Like, I don't think a lot of us have the courage to, and we're going to get deep for a second, to end things per se. But I think some of us probably wouldn't be too mad if we didn't wake up. Like think about it deep within yourself. Would you be mad if you didn't? So just a thought there. So you woke up, you got up, you're here, you're being social, even though it's on the internet. Like small victories, man. I would take those and treat them as major victories at this point, you know? I've been battling my demons lately also. I literally listen to High Ren daily to keep me going. That's my therapy. I really feel very few musicians can reach in and grab you when you're in the worst place. Ren's one of those I feel like every time he can. There's a few others that can do it. But Ren's like the main one for sure. But no, man, this kind of therapeutic music for himself, I love to hear from him because it's all emotion, right? Obviously, he had to write the lyrics and stuff, and that's part of it, but it's all emotion. Like, this is literally him letting his heart out onto that page that he then turns into a song. I love those Ren projects for sure. But anyways, if you like this reaction, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Helps the channel out a lot. Really do appreciate the love and support from you guys. We're almost at 12,000 already. It's insane to me. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. Please do remember that good vibes are contagious. All right. So it looks like Heretic won. So we're going to do Heretic next. And then I'm going to call it. I think I got you guys engaged. 13 votes. So what is 61% is what? I can't do the math in my head. I'm not that smart. like 8 people. All right. So we will do Heretic. And then that'll be it today. 7-ish. Yeah. All right. Sorry I was doing something, but still lurking. You're fine, Gajuniki. Don't worry about it. We all are busy. No, I'm glad that you guys are in here and can just message when you can. No pressure at all. There's 23 people in here, which is crazy. So I didn't expect that many people. So again, I appreciate you guys being here, lurking, chatting, whatever you want to do. Like, it's amazing. So, all right, I'm gonna get right into this, so that way I can actually like sign off at the end and say my thank yous and all that stuff at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, and then we'll talk for about 5 minutes, and then I'll end it. All right, let's go. All right, Renegades. This one has been highly requested, and I just have not got into it. This is Ren Heretic. I'm gonna assume this one's gonna be pretty. This is gonna be pretty deep, I think. But I'm not exactly sure yet. But we'll find out. But yeah, this is kind of one of those songs that I probably should have got to sooner. Honestly, I've listened to some of the deeper rabbit hole songs before I got to this, and a lot of you requested this. Look, was it March 15th of 2023? Right? Yeah, was my first ever Ren reaction, and we are here now. The majority of my fan base are also Renegades, so like, I think doing these Ren reactions is kind of gives me life, but it helps the channel out a lot, and it brings us as a community back together. You're probably seeing this as a premiere. I'm going to make this a premiere on the channel. I'm going to start doing those again. So welcome in to the premiere chat. I am also, idiot. I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube right now doing a Ren stream. I am live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night doing reactions, and then Tuesday and Thursdays doing just randomness. You know, it might be a video game stream, might be a try not to laugh, might be just a hangout stream, might be a watch along. So those are kind of up in the air, but they're free days to do whatever. Could be free reaction stream as well. So I'm trying to stream as much as possible, get to know you guys a lot more in those streams, and do a lot more of these videos. All right. So before we get started, go to Ren's channel, try to get him to 2 million views. He's so close, you guys. Like and subscribe to his channel. Let's get him there. And then if you like what I do and like my reaction at the end of this, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Helps the channel out a bunch. All right. Also, I do have a Patreon really quickly. It's about a cup of coffee a month. I have a lot of cool exclusive content on there. That's honestly the best way to get your reactions in. Everybody who is a Patreon member can react to, gets put to the top of the list for reactions. I also have exclusive content like deep dive into High Ren, about an hour long, where I talk about chord progressions, his guitar playing, kind of the, you know, the fingering he chooses, the notes for vocals, all that stuff. I do a really deep dive into High Ren as well, and other artists like Taylor Swift and stuff like that. So really cool content on there, and a lot of the copyright stuff that YouTube doesn't allow me to put, I put on the Patreon. So if you feel like supporting me, that's the best way. But again, it's not required or expected, but it does help the channel. All right, now that the business is out of the way, Ren Heretic, here we go.
It's such a perfect day to be washed away. I went and sat by the shore and I counted the waves. I counted 108 reasons I want to escape, but then the reasons they crash upon the shore and they break. I don't think I've got the stamina for this anymore. I'm not sure, that's why I'm here by the shore, but I'm sure that I'm so tired of searching for messiahs, asking why must I battle this Goliath? I'm a force of nature, don't you know I'm aware of it? But I'm so very sick of feeling so very sick. I'm tortured by the gods, I guess that I'm a heretic. Life keeps on fucking me, I wish that life was celibate. My problems keep on peaking like the Everest. The elephant in the room is that my room is in the elephant.
All right, before we get into the lyrics, I'm pretty sure there's a very, very unique decision and artistic decision he made with this. I'm pretty sure this is true. The two vocals are actually dissonant notes. And that's to go along with this chaos, right, in his brain that he's talking about here, where he's not sure he can take living this way anymore. He's not sure he can take the pain and all that. He feels like he's being tortured by the gods. He must be a heretic. That's the only reason he feels he would be tortured, right? All that stuff, the dissonance between the two vocal parts is there, and it is intentional. I wanted to mention
Must
that.
I battle this Goliath?
I'm a force of nature, don't you know I'm aware of it? But I'm so very sick of feeling so very sick. I'm tortured by the gods, I guess that I'm a heretic. Life keeps on stalking me, I wish that life was celibate. My problems keep on peaking like the Everest. The elephant in the room is that my room is in the elephant.
Becoming evident that we make fear president. When fear trumps love, that's when the soul becomes irrelevant.
Probably, how old is this? Oops, this was 2020. Okay. Yeah, he said,
Is that
go
my
back.
room is in the elephant.
Becoming evident that we make fear president. When fear trumps love, that's when the soul becomes
Right. Fear president, fear trumps love. Trump was the president back in 2020. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's kind of a bar.
irrelevant.
Fear trumps love when the soul becomes irrelevant.
When my troubles keep on mounting, I make molehills out of mountains. Roundabouts of doubt is sounding, drown my youth inside the fountain.
I'm a fucking atom bomb, bitch, pouring salt into the wound. Watch me rip apart the stitch. I'm that kid, the one that life subtracted, isolated, fractured. Shakespeare reenacted, adapted for music is too sick. I'm shining like Kubrick. My method is clockwork or full metal.
Right. Was it Shakespeare reenacted, adapted for music, right? Acknowledging that his music can be very poetic, very visual at times.
Shining like Kubrick, my method is clockwork or full metal, dude, with my eyes on the prize. Do you obey? Do you abide? What's the price of creativity? Is it losing your mind and seeing patterns in the places where the patterns are to find?
Ooh, those vocals. Haunting. Sorry. This part right here where it's like his soul leaving his body. I feel like for me that's an embodiment of depression, because when I feel depressed, I almost feel like I'm having this out of body experience where it's like I know how to feel better, but that person down there is not letting me do it. That's kind of how I envision this. Really interesting song, man. Really interesting song. Yep, it's the more creative he gets with like allowing himself to feel in his songs and just pouring it out, man. It resonates so much. This is one of my most felt songs from Ren. So I said this a while ago, and I do have to go pretty quick here, but I said this a while ago to where Crutch resonated with me more, and it still is one of the most because I'm one of those people that is very codependent. But when I'm depressed, I'm the opposite. Like I need to do it on my own, and if I don't, I feel like I'm a failure. And I have my biggest thing is a fear of failure. My biggest thing is a fear of not doing things right. So much so that I am so afraid to try sometimes that I don't take that risk because my mentality is like I can't fail if I don't try, right? And you know it's a little bit of a crazy thing to me that one. And also I've worked on myself and I've had better days recently and I've graduated from therapy, as most of you know. So like I'm not as emotional for a lot of this stuff as I really want to be. But I understand what he's talking about. I've been there. In fact, I would hit that last weekend when I was talking about what happened, where I hit that psychosis, where it was so much stress, so much weighing on me that I just couldn't take it anymore. My mind broke for that hour and a half, whatever it was. So I understand it, man. Like he's going through a lot physically and mentally. And if that is the embodiment of his psychosis, like it makes sense to me, man. Like I get it. I get when you just hit your breaking point and you just can't take it anymore. And it's sad to see that he's gone through that, but the silver lining to that is he's still here and he is kicking, right? Yeah, this might be one of those that I do on the Patreon where I do a deep dive onto the meaning of the song because it's very much so like an important one. But anyways, I appreciate the love and support that you guys have been showing on all of my videos. Thank you guys so much. And please remember that good vibes are contagious. So really quickly, I do have to go, but I want to jet through some of the comments and stuff in chat. So I really appreciate times are really tough now, but maybe after the year. No pressure. Like I appreciate the support, Bell, but there's never any pressure to join the Patreon. Seriously. If he can do it, so can I. 100% far from him. That's the biggest thing that you can take out of this. Thanks, McFly. What are you thanking me for? Thank you for being here. To me, also, his reputation of his psychosis has occurred, possibly. I think so. That dark figure in the back, right? I think that could be a lot of things. It could be an actual figure he saw during his psychosis. It also could be the just all of the darkness within him. But yeah. Anyways, I do gotta go, guys. I appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me on the channel. And today, like, it means the world to me that you guys showed up here and came out and were respectful and hung out with me and was in the chat. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back again soon. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious. Thank you, Aviar, Battlewolf, Belgrand, Kajuniki, Destiny, Far From Heaven, Johnny, Joni, Kimmy, Laura, Music, Cheryl, Steven, Tanya, Technotori. Thank you guys, everybody, and see y'all later.